This one I call this like the voice of my people. Like this work is more questioning this thing of leadership, because we always see leaders as those people who are big in front of us, people like who can give us things like, but beyond those marks that they portray, there's a real man like me and you. And but sometimes we end up following them. But I believe like to be a leader is not about like what you can put to people or what you can give to people. It's about like trying to do good. As you can check on ancient time, like leaders were not chosen by like how educated they are, but you must be good on what you are doing in order to lead. And we don't have those leaders anymore now. We have people who are chosen by education. Okay, you because you have a PhD, you have to stay there and lead those people. While it doesn't have like the hearts of a leader inside you, inside her. And you will see with some of these works, like I try to introduce some more symbolic stuff on the background. Like these are hieroglyphics that were found on Egypt, more of like ancient writing from Egypt. And we have some Khoisan like drawings too, which were found all over like African continent. Because like, some of the people they were asking me was, because we are a Zulu, why like are you drawing these ancient Egyptian like hieroglyphics? Why are you interested on the Khoisan like arts? But for me, if you trace, I don't take myself as a Zulu, right? Because Zulu people are Bantu people. And if you trace the history of Bantu people, we migrated from the West Africa to down here. And there's so many history that was lost along the way. As you can check, if you can check like the way the Zulu women wear their heads, that's we call it Inkeki. There was a queen in Egypt who was called Queen Nefertiti. She was the symbol of beauty. Tupac used to have a tattoo of her here on his chest. And if you check the heads of that woman, it's the same heads that the Zulu women use now. And you would ask yourself, Ruth, how do the Zulus like get that heads? Like when this was done on an ancient time in Egypt, it's because of like our forefathers have lived there before. And there's some of the history that they've tried to save for us. Because as African people, we're not dressing just to cover our body, but the way we were dressing was symbolic. So there's like when I'm on my culture, the way the married women dress, it shows like we don't even like have to ask, this is a married woman, this is not a married woman. It was showed in dress code. Only the strangers who didn't see that. But this was the way that we were trying to save like our culture and to save our information as a nation. And on that one, like I call this one like let's make love. Because I believe that I don't believe that's like, because we always take ourselves as human beings, as just called human beings. But I believe that we are spiritual beings that experience a human life. And like I feel like we didn't get so much chance to experience our spiritual side of us. And that's what makes us discriminating each other, as you can see and you can say, this one is black, this one is white, this one is this color. Because we focus so much on what we see outside us, but we never get a chance to see what is inside us. Because everyone knows that the body dies, but there's energy that makes a body move. And this energy never get a chance to be exercised. So in this speak, I was more like challenging those issues like of discriminating each other and say like, let's make love, no matter who you are, no matter what color you are. Like, let's try to exercise the spiritual side of us, right? So that we will understand outside of us. Because if you can be more on what makes us to be, to move, we'll understand how we're going to behave as human beings. And at this, I have some art too on that side. This one actually, I call it like we must be shapeless like water. This one actually was inspired by the speech that's like Bruce Lee used always to say that you must be shapeless like water. And when I was like listening to those documentary of him, I was like, okay, because why this guy was more interested to us to be shapeless like water. But now I understand, like as human beings, we come from the form of liquid. And like we spend so much time from 9 months like trying to develop in order to be a complete human being. But during this process, like you can't control what is happening, but to live according to what the host like gives to you. So that means like, but when we get outside our homes, our mother, now we learn to touch things physical, to engage with the space, the new space. But the technique of being shapeless, let's have saved us for 9 months in the womb. We forget to exercise it. That's why you see on this way. I use the cells here inside the stomach to construct this way. And the events that people do when they think they are complete human beings. And on this one, it's called like, we must be lovers. On this one, I was just challenging this thing like of. I feel like there's so many discoveries that as human beings have we discovered from nature. Even like for the facts of like this way, knowing that the world was round, even for people like to go on space, on the moon, and researching all those things, it was because of we were trying to engage with the nature, we were trying to make sense on life. And there was meanings that we were trying to make in order like to make living, to make sense on us. But now I feel very bad when I see people like destroying the same nature that have made them to be what they are now. So this piece was more like we must try to be more lovers of nature, because people are destroying like forests now, building malls, and we don't care about other creatures that are living here on the same planet that we live. We believe that we are the most like intelligent creatures that have to do whatever they will like on the earth, while like we share the same earth with different species like that have been living even before us. So I think like,
Thank you so much.